You know, when I get judgy remarks, comments like this in the feed, I'm getting to the point where I almost find them humorous because it really has nothing to do with the situation that I was talking about. It really has to do with the person's exposing their lack of experience and their lack of understanding of what really goes on with alcohol use disorder in the family. Nothing against this person individually, but there's general themes that go on, and I understand people don't understand. Well, this is why we're trying to educate people on this platform. So this person goes, "Why didn't you stop the first beer being ordered when it was placed and send it back when they brought it to the table?" Like as a spouse, I had some control over what my wife was ordering, and this really centers back to when my wife and I were in Lake George, New York. We're on vacation, sort of, and we went to a restaurant, and she ordered like this gallon, half gallon pitcher of beer that went along with some kind of, some kind of lunch. It was part of the lunch, and I actually found it, and I'll show you in a second the actual bottle. But it's really an example of just inexperience. So let's further the conversation. And it's kind of funny because I actually found the original bottle. It was called the Adirondack Brewing Company. It's actually 33 Canada Street, Lake George, New York, 12845. Kind of cool. I kept the bottle just as a memento. It's kind of a cool bottle, actually. And I have it as a display in my bar area. But the whole point of it is that it's not up to the family. Okay, the family really has no control. You have a better chance of stopping Niagara Falls from going down the Niagara River and going over the side than you do in stopping certainly a stage 3, stage 4 alcoholic. Their entire purpose in their life at that point is to get alcohol, drink alcohol, experience alcohol, and recover from it. Their whole life centers around it. It's not just their choice, it's a mental health disease, and you can't get in the way of that. Now, whatever the situation that you find yourself in as a family member, you're dealing with it from a stance of self-preservation. And anybody in that situation who's ever experienced that, they understand that completely. So this person goes on to say any scene or embarrassment that would have ensued wouldn't have been as bad as her drinking. Like the scene that I would have made if I said, no, you can't have this bottle, and took it away from her, that would have been better than allowing her to drink. If I had taken the bottle away from her, the day would have been over. And it would have just been an unbelievable scene. It could have resulted in just really, really bad scene, a very toxic scene. And at the end of the day, no matter what I would have done to try and control the situation, well, she would have just got alcohol anyways, like as any alcoholic would. It's not has nothing to do with the family and the spouse. And if you can't understand that, I can't help you, okay? But I'm trying my best to explain it to those people who don't understand that and who are outside looking in. I'm actually jealous of you if you don't understand this, because it's so important that families are trapped, I mean literally trapped sometimes, into these situations. I didn't want to take her to begin with, and a lot of times, certainly this was 6 months before she passed away, and I had to take her because my dad didn't have a whole lot of time, and if I left her back in New York, it would have been an unbelievable situation. She probably would have drank herself to death, and I probably could have come home to a dead wife. And that's a reality. And those are those are choices you have to make as a family member. It's the lesser of the two evils, and it was the end of the road for me, as it is most people who are in that situation. So I hope that makes sense. And if you, as an outsider, sees a situation where you have a drunk family member and the other family members are in that situation, don't blame it on the family, because it makes they're about as culpable as if the alcoholic had cancer or heart disease or any kind of disease. They didn't start it, they didn't create it, and they are not making it continue. Okay, it's an individual type of thing. On that note, once you're ready to work with me, when you are ready to work with me, click on the link above, schedule a breakthrough call. It's in the link tree, and then the Calendly link. Set up a Zoom call. The Zoom call is free, and I'll go over the coaching program with you, which is, of course, not free, but I've helped thousands of alcoholics and their families. And again, please like, share, and comment. We also have the Facebook group called There's an Alcoholic in the Family, which is becoming a very good support group. And I go live every night about 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And again, thanks for listening.